We got another phone call right now, so let's go to the phone. Hello, caller. Who that?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, roll tide, man.
David Snicks.
I am so glad to have you on the program, man. So many people are just clamoring to hear your music, and we're real excited that you took the time out of your schedule to give us a call. Thank you so much, man, for checking in.
Oh, cool, yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
It's our pleasure entirely. You got some new music out, so let's do this. Introduce yourself proper, like tell folks who that, where you at, and let's talk about your new music and where people can find it.
Yeah, man. My name is David Snicks, and I'm down here in Alabama right now in my hometown, Montgomery, but I currently live in Nashville. And man, I got a new song coming out September 7th called "Traveling Heartache," and yeah, we're just working hard and tirelessly trying to push this and get it out to everybody. But September 7th, it'll be out on all the digital platforms, and then obviously on the Gumbo YaYa radio station, man.
Well, I'm happy. I know you gave us a little sneak peek of it, and we're gonna play that for our listeners here, so they can get a chance to check it out. Here, we're gonna do a little New York City radio debut of it. But let me ask you this: this new song you got coming out. New album. Is a full blown album? Are you going to EP or what's happening? Is this one of many, or how are we doing this?
Yeah, so we're going to do a single September 7th, like I said, and then we'll probably put out another single sometime in October, and y'all can be looking for an EP this year sometime, 2018, of 5 songs, and then we'll release a full-length record in 2019, probably springtime. So
now, who's working on this album? Let's give credit where credit's due. Where are you making it at? Who's producing it? Who you got playing on it? Any juicy tidbits? Any big names we need to know about?
Yeah. See here, we're at a studio called Welcome to 1979. And that's a super cool little place, and we're just having a ball recording there. And I got one of my good buddies, Ben Ratliff, producing the record, and he's a good old Georgia boy, and we're just having a lot of fun doing it. And just a host of players that I just highly enjoy being in the studio with. But yeah, we're over at 1979. Welcome to 1979 in Nashville, and then Ben Ratliff is producing it, so be on the lookout for a good sounding record, man.
I like exactly the sound of it. I think that, I don't know, for me, it's when you listen to a song, something's got to hit you. I mean, you got to have to. There's going to be a lick. There's going to be maybe a guitar riff or a drum or vocals, or there's got to be something that hook that's going to get a hold of you and make you want to keep listening to the song. I mean, you can have the best written song, like the best lyrics. You could, you have Chris Christopherson lyrics, and if there's something off as far as the music, you kind of lose somebody, no matter how well written the song is. And then on the flip side, you got this great music, but the lyrics just don't hold you. And your music, Davis, is kind of like it's like a peanut butter jelly sandwich. It just all comes together,
I appreciate it, man.
Now, did you write this tune?
I did. I wrote this with Scotch Taylor, Sonia Lee, and Wes Bayless. So you probably, I don't know if you're familiar with Sonia Lee. You should check her out. And Scotch Taylor is just an amazing songwriter, and Wes Bayless is the lead singer of the Stillwoods. So we had a good time just all getting together and scratching one out. So.
Well, that's nice. Is it now the process? Was this like a week-long thing here, or was it just overnight? Or I know some people that when they sit and they write, it just kind of flows out.
Yeah. Wes had the idea, and when he said the first line or two, it just everyone kind of chimed in, and we did it. I think we did it in the afternoon. We just all got together in the afternoon and were hanging out and picked up the guitars, So it was a good afternoon, to say the least.
I tell you what, the finished product is amazing right now. It's wonderful.
Thanks, man.
And you know what? We're gonna play that for folks. But before we do, let's do this. Tell people if they want to find your music, if they want to get a Davis Nicks T-shirt. Hint, hint. Where would they go to find all things Davis Nicks? And then also, you're on the road, you're touring. Where can people see you after they hear this? Where can they go see you play?
Yeah, so if you want to buy merch or come see a show, right now I would direct everybody to the social media site, either on Instagram, Davis Nicks, or Davis Nicks Music, I believe, and Facebook is Davis Nicks Music as well, or Davis Nicks. And currently in the process of redoing the website, but that should be up soon. And you can just get on there and track me down, and we'll get you a shirt. And then you come see a show. I'll be down in the southern parts of the states for a little while, playing the mighty Floribama, the famous Floribama, August 25th and 26th. Before that, actually, I'll be in Montgomery. I'm actually down in Montgomery doing rehearsals right now, and with the band. And August 24th, we'll be in Montgomery at a place called Range 231. So we got 3 shows coming up this week, and if anybody's down here, y'all come on out. Love to see you.
Well, I tell you, I can't wait to get you up here in New York. And when we're done, I'm gonna. There's a program here on WFDU. It's called Let There Be Country. It's the longest running country music program in the New York metropolitan area, like well over 40 years. That program's Saturday from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and Willie Schmidt is the DJ for that. And I'm gonna make sure I get, because I love your music, and Willie will play the hell out of this, I guarantee. So you got 2 programs up here playing your music. We're gonna spread the word. We're gonna get you up here real soon, So we can't make it. If I can't make it down there to Floribama, we'll get you up here.
There you go. I'd love to, man. 2019,
All right, man. We'll get you up here. So, this, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Gumbo YaYa radio show. We have the privilege and the pleasure to have Mr. Davis Nicks here on the phone. He's got a new song out, and he's going to introduce himself. He's going to play DJ for a minute. He's going to introduce himself. He's going to introduce his song, tell people what show they're listening to, and then we'll give this a little bit of a play. So, you ready? I'm going to put you on the spot here, Davis. You ready to play DJ?
Yeah, let's see if I can do it.
All right, go ahead. Introduce yourself, the song, and the radio show that they're listening to.
This is Davis Nicks. You're listening to Traveling Heartache on the Gumbo YaYa radio show.
Just another notch on this belt of misery. I'm on is just something I can't escape. I could pack my bags, leave this place behind, no matter how fast I can't outrun my mind. When I get where I'm going, it won't let me settle down. I got a traveling heartache that follows me around. I got a traveling heartache that follows me around.
Wow, man, that is powerful right there. I love the guitar. It's just the guitar is just. I mean, Davis, who's playing guitar and drums on that? Because you hear that boom, 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 boom. It's just, it's got a great beat. The guitar is just like cutting it up. Nice, such a nice
Tucker
song,
Wilson
man.
On drums. So.
Who's that?
Tucker Wilson on drums.
That is such a well-produced piece of work right there, man. That is really good stuff.
Thanks, man. Ben Ratliff did a great job, and yeah, we had Will Harrison on guitar and Matt McDaniel on B3, Tucker Wilson on drums, and Jay Cott on bass. So
excellent job. So those of you who are just tuning in, we have on the line Mr. Davis Nix, and that is the Gumbo YaYa radio show, New York metropolitan area, worldwide radio debut of Traveling Heartache, and his new single that's going to be available September what? 7th?
September 7th, yeah.
So that'll be available September 7th for y'all to listen to go out and purchase. We got a little sneak peek. We're coming up to the top of the hour. We got to take a break for a little bit of station identification, and we'll keep Davis on the line. So he is right now in Montgomery, Alabama. He's got 3 shows lined up this week in Montgomery. Then he's headed down to Floribama, and then next week he promised he's going to come up to New York. Y'all heard that on the radio here, so yes or no?
That's right.
Yeah, we'll get you up here.
That's right.
So his music is available on all the website, which was Spotify and things like that. But his website is under a little bit of construction. It'll be back up in a second. But let's do this. Let's identify ourselves, and we'll come back and we'll chat. Hang tight, Davis.
WFDU is proud to be a part of iHeartRadio.com. iHeartRadio is the premier internet and smartphone app radio listening platform where you can stay connected to WFDU wherever you go, in the gym, in the yard, in the car, and more. You can download the free iHeartRadio app today or listen at iHeartRadio.com. WFDU and iHeartRadio, perfect together. The digital delight of jazz and what's more on WFDU HD2, TNEC.
All right, so we're done with that, and we're back. We have on the line Mr. Davis Nix out of Montgomery, Alabama. We just debuted the Gumbo YaYa radio show debut of his new single, Traveling Heartache, to be released commercially for y'all to purchase September 7th. So now, is the album pressed? You have some CDs available, or how's it, or you going to piecemeal this? When's that all going to come out again? Remind us. Hang on, did I mute you? Oh, I did. Hang on. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
No, we don't have anything pressed. Not yet. The album won't be out until March or April of 2019, and but we're gonna release an EP I think around October, November, of about 5 songs off the record. So y'all can be, getting ready for that. And but the album won't be ready until 2019.
Man,
for release.
See, that's like waiting for Christmas, Davis. You know what? You're killing me over here, man. So now that you're touring, are these going to be a part of your set?
Yes.
All right. So if they can't get it,
go ahead.
I'm just saying. So all right. So folks, if you can't get the music until September, October, up into April, but in the meantime, the songs will be part of his set list when you go out and see him live, right?
Yes. A good portion of the record we are playing out live, and so you'll be able to hear it there.
Okay. Few people checking in and saying hi, saying they're enjoying the show. Let's give a shout out. I don't know if you know Miss Bridget London or not. She's checking in.
Yeah.
And
hey, Bridget.
My dad apparently has listened to the show. And a few other folks out there. Like I said, we have Steve Cohen and Jamie Garner, so we appreciate all that. And I've been a fan of yours for a while, and I'm so glad to finally have you on the program. And like I said, it is Christmas. Waiting anxiously to get the physical copy and have that. Because with all the music, all the artists that I play. I keep the majority of it in my computer here, and only my favorites do I travel around with a CD. When I'm in a car, I pop in a CD, and so I can't wait to have that. I just can't keep all that music in one car. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, I know.
So it makes a great Christmas present. It makes a great birthday present.
Yeah.
So if those of y'all out there, my birthday's every month. So if y'all want to send me a Davis Nicks T-shirt, y'all go ahead and do that. But like I said,
yeah.
Let me ask you this, because I like Chris Hennessy. I'm a big Chris Hennessy fan.
Yeah.
And. I know you did a song with Chris, and I played it before, and I'm going to play it again. How did you meet Chris? How do you know Chris?
That's a good question. Let's think about that. So I want to say I met Chris through, oh mercy. I know I was doing a songwriter showcase type thing in Montgomery, Alabama with my buddy Johnny Varys, who, by the way, Johnny Varys and his wife Beth Varys have a great band called Electric Blue Yonder. You should check them out sometime. But Johnny and I were putting on some acoustic just songwriter shows, and we brought Chris down. It was like Chris Hennessy, Brent Cobb, and I think Chad Wilson maybe. Or no, it was Brent Cobb, Rob Aldridge, and Chris Hennessy and around. That's what it was. And I think I just met Chris in Nashville either through Rowdy Cope or somebody. I can't remember. And I don't know, we just became friends. And I called him up one day and told him I was doing that record back in 2014. And see if what he thought about the song and if he wanted to sing on it, and he was kind enough to do it, and we had a ball doing it. So
yeah, it's funny because Jamie Garner, who I just interviewed, turned me on to Chris Hennessy, and his song Waylon Jennings' song, I played that, and and Terry Waylon's son, and I played that, and I got a message. He said that's the best use of his daddy's name in a song. He said he loved that song.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm like, how cool is that?
Cool.
Yeah.
Chris Hennessy's great, man. He's a solid dude too. So.
I'd love to have him on the program, man. Can you imagine that a radio show that has Davis Nicks and Chris Hennessy on it? That would be, man. You can't. Here, I'm gonna go over. You tell me what's wrong with this playlist, okay? I want you to just do me a favor here. You tell me what's wrong with this playlist. I'm gonna go through it. All right, Jimmy Miles, Wayne Mills, Daryl Dasher, Dusty Evans, Dallas Moore, Chris Buck, Jamie Garner, Orville Davis, Davis Nicks. Which one should I take off the list?
Oh shoot, none of them.
I mean,
Too good, man.
How good is this playlist? You know what, man? If you don't like this playlist, you don't like country music, man. These are some fine artists out here. We're very honored to have you here on the program. That's for sure.
Well, thank you for having me.
It's great. And this Any Intention it's Any Intention, right?
Yeah.
Now, that's a co-write, or did somebody pen that for you?
Actually, yeah, that song right there is a Chris Stapleton song. And I want to say there's another writer on it. I can't remember if it's Jay Knowles or my mind's going blank on that. It's been a while, but yeah, Stapleton penned that one and was kind enough to let me cut that.
That's funny because I only know it from you. I don't know Chris Stapleton's version of it. So I'm sorry, Mr. Stapleton.
It's not out. I was blessed to get the demo, you know. So
that was nice. So and this is you and Chris Hennessy. I'm going to put this up in here so people can listen to it. And make sure I got it spelled right. Hennessy, like Tennessee, Hennessee, right? Hennessy.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I believe. Yeah.
It don't matter. He don't care. Yeah. So Chris Hennessy. So this is one of the songs that it kind of just, when you listen to it, it makes you, the vocals, the combination, it just makes you feel like, hey man, oh wow, I can relate. You know, it sounds like me. It's the way y'all do this, it makes the song just like I said, to me it was Davis Nicks song. You know, I didn't even know it was a Stapleton song. You own this one. So I'm gonna introduce it. I'm gonna put you on hold. I'm gonna let people play. They don't want to hear me talk, and then we'll come back and we'll remind people one more time where they can hear your music, and we'll play another tune and let you go. I'm sorry for keeping you on the phone for so long, but
you're great, man. You're great. You're good.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of my all-time favorite artists, Mr. Davis Nicks, singing a Chris Stapleton song with one of my all-time favorite artists, Chris Hennessy, and it's called Any Intention, right here on the Gumbo YaYa radio show. Y'all give this a listen. We'll be right back.
some old payphone. Hey, don't make me cry, baby, don't leave me alone. If you have any intention of ever coming back home, if you have any intention of ever coming back home. Yeah.
Now that's brutal right there, man. That Davis, great stuff, man. Great, you know.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I really do appreciate you taking the time to be a part of our humble little program here. We've gotten so many, you know, likes, and when we play your music, people, you know, are shouting outs, and it's, I think it's a credit to who you are as an artist, and you're genuine in your sound, you're original, and you know, everybody that I talk to, it's funny when people start dropping names, you're always in that bunch. You know, the last Honky Tonk Music Series, those kinds of artists, you know, the Casper McQuaids and the Moondog Halls and the Mudbones, and you know, when you're talking to these artists, you know, they've either, oh, I heard about that kid, or have you heard this guy? So
right.
You're doing some great stuff out there, and we're fortunate to have you do what you do, and it's a shame there aren't more people out there like you, because it's just quality, good stuff, man. It's what we're looking for in music today.
Well, thank you so much for those kind words, man. It means a lot, and yeah, the support is definitely needed, and always respected. And thank you so much for having me.
It's our pleasure entirely. I know you got to go. We're gonna play one last tune by you, and then we'll let you get out of here. Drinking Alone. We'll play that, and let's just tell people one more time where they're gonna be able to find your music at. And I know you're on Facebook. It's Davis Nicks. Is there more than one Davis Nicks on Facebook? They have to go through a whole bunch of different pages.
You know, I don't think so. I think it's like a / Davis Nicks Music, I think, ultimately, if they do have trouble. But I think it's fairly easy to find me. So, yeah, you can find me on Facebook.
All right, perfect. So his new single be released September 7th. We debuted it. We did the Gumbo YaYa radio show debut here, Traveling Heartache. And we're going to let Davis go. Before he goes, he's gonna tell folks one more time who that, where he's at, and introduce Drinking Alone for us here on the Gumbo YaYa radio show. Do you do that for us, please?
Yeah. This is Davis Nicks, and you're listening to Drinking Alone on the Gumbo YaYa radio show.
And dancing like a mule, I'm fighting like a chicken, talking like a fool, and I work till I don't have to honky-tonk my blues. 'Cause anything's better to think about you, sitting at home, knowing you're gone, watching the phone, or drinking alone. Oh, I'm roaring like a lion and lying like a dog, cussing like a sailor, singing like a frog, and I found a few friends who would help me pretend we ain't through. 'Cause anything's better to think about you, sitting at home and knowing you're gone, watching the phone or drinking alone. I'm drowning like a rat and going down the drain. Yeah, I'm gonna rock cock-a-doodle-doo. 'Cause anything's better than think about you.